Your #1 channel for gaming and general chat. Okay, so what's happening? What are we doing? It's a quick fire mission. We're just here to assassinate some bloke who is the leader of the Bodak. He's a Bodak Air Commander.
Everything in the area is marked.
You know what? I don't have time to play with this guy, man. I'm just gonna throw a grenade on his head, like straight up kills him. Or rocket launchers, huh? Shit, I don't have no grenade left. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. You know what? Easy, easy. I'll get somebody else to kill this prick. Oh, he's inside. Okay, okay. I love indoor battles. Let's find a way up there somehow.
Rally on me.
Got it. We're moving to you.
Moving there now.
Oh, why can't I just get over the fence, man? See, I love this game and everything, but there's just some things that are just so stupid. Like, I can easily jump that fence. Easily.
Examining the area.
Now we have an advantage over them.
I should be able to just
All
climb
dangers
over this
marked.
shit. Fuck.
Combat going out. Time to shine, buddy. More firepower, fix it. I ain't complaining. Stay focused. Drop those hostiles. Alright, I need a move. Let's get him.
Yo, how do we get in the building, yo?
Scan coming your way.
Now we can size him up right.
Ghosts. Results online.
How the fuck are we gonna... oh shit, okay. Yo, how am I gonna get into that fucking building? Finally, man. Fuck. I could've... oh man. It's a nice game and everything, but man, that was just long. And I'm still not in the building. Do I need to do this as well?
Drone's out of juice. We lost him.
Take a look.
Stay sharp, boys. Kill everything.
So there is an entrance to the cave on the southwest, I believe. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Yeah, southwest, it's there. There we go.
Ghost lead. Starting scan.
Fuck the scan, Fury. All we need to do...
Done. Transmitting results.
I think my controller is damaged, man. I'm finding it really difficult to pull to the right. It's gonna affect me when I'm driving. In game, obviously.
They've negative contact. We gave them the slip.
Get loaded up, ready for anything, mate. Alright, let's go. So we're just gonna look around and see where everybody's at.
Copy, boss. Moving there. Set here, boss. Boss, the target moved.
Moving to the target. I'm on the target. Hostile got away, boss.
Getting in position. Good to go. Ghost lead. Hostiles in the wind. Gun switch to night vision. Got a leg up on him.
Alright, I think I might have to take these guys down one by one. Where's my scout, Scorpio? Actually, I use this gun, man. How many is this in a sec? Ooh, baby. You niggas are dead now.
I see a caller. Watch out. Prepared to fire.
Clear. They're gone. Good
Bitch ass niggas.
Whatever that was, it's over now.
Say, Budniachiku.
Whoa. Bravo 2's down!
Sweet shot, Ghost Lead.
Stay on your toes. You never know what's out here.
Damn it. We're compromised.
They're gone. Yeah? That's what they want us to do. Keep your eyes open. Contact! Get down!
Combat drones flying.
Oh, they won't know we're here.
Welcome, boys!
Scan the perimeter.
Time for a live one.
Holds this word.
Got one.
On you.
Lit one of them up.
You're hurt, Ghost Lead. You need to stay low.
Alright, guys. Kill these motherfuckers. Go all in.
Open it up. Okay, boss.
I'm gonna get a stun on their ass.
Light them up.
Go mad. They're all
Use it right about now.
Enemies hit.
Smoke 'em, boys! Smoke 'em!
Where the fuck they at?
Target hit.
Where the fuck are these guys going? I'm Ghost Lead, man. You're supposed to be following me, dude.
Get to me now.
Yes.
Move into your position.
I mean, just overstepping your boundaries, folks. I'm the leader here.
We're going back. They must think we left.
Nah. They just... I want to kill this guy up close and personal. With my cold hands. Fuck, almost tripped the wire. I didn't even see that. you're about to die, mate.
All clear here.
One less officer to worry about, with less enemy helicopters in this region.
Is that it?
The science of Sexville should be easy.
So how the fuck am I supposed to... Fake, but whatever. Okay, what's next? My wolf killers, what's next? How do we get the fuck out of here? So what's trending in the world today? What's trending? What's trending? I wonder what's trending in the world today. It's been over a week now since my boy Kevin Samuels died. The Godfather. Man. Still can't believe it, man. Still shocked about it. But, you know, that's life. That's life. What I do not understand, and what I think people aren't really talking about, is how a lot of black Americans, or African Americans, I prefer to call them black Americans to be honest, just because, you know, not every black person is African, but, you know, I digress. The point I was trying to make is, in black America,
What are you doing?
it's happened so many times. It's not just a coincidence anymore. It's definitely not. Because every time there's a person, it could be a politician, it could be an artist, it could be a musician, it could be actor, I don't know, YouTuber, it could be anyone. Anytime a black person reaches a level of known excellence, meaning like the popular and famous and all that jazz, and not all of them, but when they are anti-establishment, or when they're not like conformers, and they just, you know, when they take people along with them, when they like preach, either subconsciously or consciously, these guys never make it to 60 years old, man. They just don't.
Oh God, you're not supposed to be here.
I mean, in general, the lifespan of an African American is actually not that long compared to other races in America. It's just not. That's just the general of the top. And then when you're not out of these conspiracies to it, it just becomes a mess, man. It's like, for real. Like, why did Kevin Samuel die? Like, why?
What are you here?
Like, why? Like, you know, I mean, I watched his last show that morning. I literally watched it, so it makes no sense. You know? All of a sudden, he just dies like that? Just like that?
Please, leave me alone.
Triple X Tentacion was about to drop one of the most, you know, renowned rap album ever. Gone, boom. Tupac Shakur, you know, about to taste his prime, boom, gone. Same with B.I.G. You know, even recently, you know, like, you have people like DMX, just gone. One day they're here chilling, doing normal things. Next thing, gone. That guy from The Wire, gone. It's like, fucking hell. And I never hear of, you know, white, and I'm not saying it to, you know, this is not disrespect to white people, it's just what I noticed, you know, If you think I'm wrong, then just let me know. I'm not saying anything respectful, but what I'm saying is, I hardly see white celebrities just dying like that. It doesn't really happen. They die, don't get me wrong, but they die more naturally. You know, you see a white celebrity die, look at it, oh, 70, 80 years old, oh, wow. Lives a full life, okay, alright, fair enough. Or sometimes they do die, but it's not like, okay, the last one I know that is really, really mainstream, like a white celebrity dying from like an overdose, something just random like that, was probably, that rapper, I don't know. I don't know what's the name of the guy. I don't. Is it Lil Xanax? No, not Xanax. Xanax is the one that is always in Xanax. He's still alive. It's the other one. Lil something. He had like tattoos on his face. I think he's a white dude that died, but he wasn't even a mainstream, you know, like that. And I think he had a medical condition, so you kind of understood that. But what I mean is like, there's no mainstream white celebrity that just dies suddenly. Okay, there's, you know, or from violence or something just outrageous. I mean, look at the other NBA, NFL guy
What is it?
got hit by a car. Just like what the fuck does that even mean? How does some guy who is probably a millionaire walking down the highway, like what the fuck? Just nonsense crap, you know? Especially the black man. I don't know. I don't know if it's the energy that they carry around, that aggressive energy that's causing them to make wrong decisions and put their foot in the wrong step. I don't know. I don't really know. All I know is it happens too frequently, man. Like what? Just like that. You know, people die every day, but
Please, go away.
when it's always like due to sudden death. I mean, look at it. Just recently, Liu Killaz. I don't know who the fuck that is, but apparently he was. But even him, I wouldn't even put him as that mainstream. Kevin Samuels one shocked me to my core because I watched his show that morning. And next thing, okay, I watched the show in the morning, yeah, because I'm in the UK, and then I was just you know, I was rolling a spliff, and I was watching YouTube, you know, at the same time. And next thing I saw Melanie King, you know, I was looking for something to watch, and I saw Melanie King's thumbnail saying Kevin Samuels dead. I was like, at first I just like, I don't know, it said Kevin Samuels dead hoax or what or something like that. And I was like, wait a minute, it can't be real because I just watched Kevin Samuels this morning. What could he have done between 8 o'clock in the morning and like what 4 not even 4 o'clock UK time or 5 o'clock UK time to be dead? Like like what are you on about? So I just thought it was just a joke, and then all of a sudden I said Twitter started going off. Next thing I said, you know, this woman rejoicing, saying it was like, you know, when Saddam Hussein fell, right, and the Iraqis were rejoicing, you know, blindly rejoicing because they thought their lives were gonna become free now that Saddam Hussein has been pulled down. They didn't understand that the devil they knew was way better, way 100 times better than the devil that you know that replaced that, because they got rid of Saddam and they haven't known peace since then. The whole country is a write-off. So back to what I was saying. So those ladies were rejoicing that Kevin Samuels is dead.
Hi. No need to
And
be afraid.
you know,
Can you give me a little more information about this?
There's nothing more to say.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe why they were so. I don't understand why they were so happy, because when the way they were talking about Kevin Samuels, it was like this guy. And I'll tell you why they were so pissed off. They were so pissed off because now they think that now that Kevin Samuels is dead, men are gonna go back to being stupid again and being sims and being idiots and being, you know, walking zombies that they can control and manipulate to, you know, to do their biddings, you know. because while Kevin Samuels was around, this last 2 years, the game switched, man, and it was noticeable. It was a very noticeable shift. I've had loads of women say to me, like, in the past couple of years, like, guys have just become different. You know? Just opening the window. She said, guys have become different. Like, guys are no more gentlemen anymore and all that stuff. And I said, well, you know, we've been told if somebody has shown them the light, shown us the light, so it's very difficult now. We only want to do things for women who have a burning desire for us. Before, we'll just cast our net and hopefully one of them sticks. Any woman we'll meet, we'll try to treat like a princess, thinking that she's gonna turn around and give us everything. You know, I never thought like that. Let me just put a disclaimer. I never thought like that. Like my whole life, I've never been a simp. Like I've always been alpha. I've always been, even before the whole manosphere thing. I was the manosphere before the manosphere existed. You know, when I was showing people, they always thought I was rude. They always said, "Oh, he's so rude, you're so misogynistic. You hate me, you hate women." I'm like, no, I don't hate women. I don't. Like, I was dating a very beautiful Turkish girl at the time, so you can't say I hate women or any of that shit. Oh my god, oh fuck, here we go, I'm dead. Thank you very much. Oh. How do I get the fuck out of this cave? So you can't say like I hate women or any of that shit. I don't. I just had a higher standard for myself, and I just never understood why guys. I remember when I was working, one of my managers would say he used to go and do the shopping. This is the guy. He's a manager, yeah, who owns the house, right? He owns the house that he lives in. He owns the car, right? And he's talking about, oh, I have to go and get my wife her shopping to get brownie points. I have to do this so that she gives me brownie points. And I said to him, what the fuck is brownie points? And he said, you know, nookie. I was like, mate, you have to do all that shit just to get laid? I was like, what the fuck? You have to literally bribe your woman to sleep with you. And I'm like, man, that is never gonna be me, mate. I was like, just forget about it. Like, what is the point? You know, if she doesn't have a burning desire for you that you have to like bribe her. I mean, I just said, you know what, just leave it. I would rather be single. You know, that's the money you're using to bribe her or whatever. You can use it to go somewhere and flex, and you get a nice girl, man. Trust me. Go to the club, man. Buy a couple of bottles, wear some nice fly clothes, get a table, VIP. They'll come. Don't worry, they will come. It just you have to. If you go fishing, and you just jump into the water and like try to, you're not gonna get no fish. But if you just dangle a little bait in there and just wait, you get it eventually. Huh? Let the girls come to you. That's the best way it works, man. Every single relationship I've ever had. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I've never approached women. I've approached women many times with many failures. Probably more failures than success. A lot of failures, but every single relationship that's worked out for me, every single time I've ever been laid, actually not every single time, but I would say 80% of the time that I've been laid, which is a lot. I've been laid a lot. Trust me on that one. You can ask, receipts. If you it's always a woman that approached me first. That's what I'm trying to say. That was the point I'm trying to make. So it does happen. Women approach guys a lot, man. Actually, you just have to be approachable. If you're an approachable guy, women will approach you. It's all about, and being approachable doesn't mean you have to be a sim. In fact, the opposite. If you have a sort of laid back attitude, I have a very laid back attitude. If you didn't know me and you saw me from afar, you would think I was a bum. You literally would think that. But I'm not. I have a company, Legendary Apparel. Please hit the link and get yourself some nice gears. They're not merchandise, they're actual apparels. I don't sell merchandise. That is a clothing brand, like Valon or whatever. I don't do other merchandise stuff. You know, that is a clothing brand. If you want to shop, just go over there, pick your stuff. It's really, really high quality stuff. It's not just and we don't do anything in mass. If you click on a product and you want to buy it, it will be made for you. You know, when you click it, the product doesn't exist before you buy it. When you buy it, it will be made for you. And the way it happens, I have deals with 3 to 4 different manufacturers, including Champion, Adidas, and American Apparel, and I can't remember the last one. You know, they're not like detailed; they're just arrangements. So they make the actual fabric, and I design it. And when you order it, when you pay for it, they will make it for you, and they'll send it to you. You know, so I design everything. I made a website myself. I design all the apparel, make sure I do everything, and they just take care of the sales. So you don't have to worry about anything. Everything is legit. Payment solutions, everything is of the highest standard from the best providers. You know, so anything you buy from my website is 100% quality. It's even higher quality than some of the stuff I don't want to call any names, but some of the stuff people gush for, and same for all these luxury brands. My items are just as good, if not better, honestly, because I went through my hats. I'll tell you who make my hats. Yeah, my hats are made by 3 different companies. So you have Starter Black Label, Yupong, and Under Armour. I haven't had any Under Armour design yet, but it's coming. So if you're getting a hat from my website, it's either been made by Yupong or Starter Black Label, or Active Fit, I think that's what it's called. Sorry if I got it wrong. So they're not just some generic quality. All right. So don't be scared of the price. You're getting quality product, okay? And that's all I can say about that. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. So what was I talking about before I got distracted about it? Yeah. So I was saying in regards to the dynamics with women. I was never a simp. I was always an alpha guy. I had many beautiful women in my life, and at the beginning they all liked the fact that I'm an alpha guy, but after a while they go like, oh, he's never gonna simp for me. There's no point being with this guy because he's always gonna do this alpha shit, and I'm never gonna get my way with him. So there's no point. Like 20 years ago, that would be brilliant because a woman would be like, oh, he's an alpha guy. He can't protect me. He can't do this. Can provide. Nowadays, women don't really. They want a guy who can provide, but they want a guy who can provide and who is also beta. They want a guy who they can literally just run through, basically. Well, I know when I say women, I know that sounds ridiculous, but not all women, but most Western women have that mentality, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the times are changing. Times are changing. A lot of people cannot accept it, but times are changing. It is what it is.
Always good to have more firepower.
Stay low.
Times are changing. The women don't want to stay in the kitchen no more. I mean, what can we do about it? There's nothing that can be done. You just have to let them, experience independence. And as you can see, the tides are turning because women cannot handle a lot of independence. I'm not saying they can handle independence a lot, but independence is not always good. Not even for men. It's not always good. That's why not every man can be an entrepreneur. Some guys actually need to have a job. And there's nothing wrong with having a job. Absolutely. And when it comes to entrepreneurship, not everybody who's an entrepreneur is rich. It's like, if there are 100 entrepreneurs, there are probably like 10 who are actually making it. The rest are just not doing anything real serious, to be fair.
Drone's decommissioned. Could have used that.
So don't let anybody make you feel bad for having a job, We're living in times where the working man is being treated like a sucker again, And that's not fair, because the working man is the man that builds society. So we need to
Get going.
respect the
We'll find a
working
way to
man
catch up.
even more, even way more than the millionaires and billionaires and all that. They're good because they add to the economy, the millionaires and billionaires. But the working man, the 9 to 5ers, those are the champions, man. Those are the guys that keep the world going. So they deserve. When I mean working man, I mean men and women who work. You know, I'm not just. But you know, we talk about mankind, we say man, alright? So yeah. But social media has made a lot of women think that if you're not flashy and if you're not an influencer or making 6 figures, then you're useless. And you're not. That's actually disgusting. I'm not gonna disclose how much I make, but I am not. I'm very, very far from, like, I'm so far from not being or not a high value person. You know, I don't want to call myself a high value, but if somebody saw me and said I was a high value, I would take that compliment. But I'm not gonna say I am a high value person myself, you know, because that would just sound very cocky, you know. But you know, it is what it is. But what I would say is I am, you know, I'm okay, and I'll always be okay because I know how to get to the bag. And as a man, if you know that skill, it's a plus, you know. If you don't know how to get to the bag, or don't, you know, again, I talked about burning desire, right? A woman must have a burning desire for a man in order for a man to take her seriously. That's my theory, you know. If she doesn't have a burning desire for you, just leave it, man. Circumstance, except you're like really old and desperate and you're just like, you know what, fuck it. This is the only way I'm gonna get a girl. Fine, I'll pay you to be my girl, whatever. I'll take you out, I'll buy you this and that, you know. Sometimes you can do that, and eventually the woman also relents and says, you know what, I have it all good here, and I'll probably not get this opportunity anywhere else. I'm just gonna chill with this guy, you know. Relationships dynamic happens. It doesn't always happen perfectly at the start, but it could get perfect. Women can learn to love a man, and a man can learn to love a woman if you put them in the same house long enough. The opposite can also happen. They could learn to hate each other, but they could also learn to love each other, even if they were strangers at the beginning. So, you know, don't let people tell you that everything is, you know, linear. Sometimes, you know, not everything is straightforward, but occasionally. In general, most times, yeah, you shouldn't really invest in a woman who doesn't have a burning desire for you. And in the same way, you shouldn't invest in anything you don't have a burning desire for. If you don't have a burning desire to be rich and to make money, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You can still have a relatively fulfilling life, working a decent 9 to 5 job. You know, and contrary to what people think, a lot of 9 to 5 people have their own homes. They do, and it might be it's just a little bit more difficult for them because they have to save a lot for it and get into a lot of debt. But they do have their own homes. So, having a 9 to 5 does not prevent you from having a house. A lot of my friends, and I mean, 90% of my friends at this age have their own homes, and they all work 9 to 5s. But 9 to 5 don't generally mean you work in McDonald's. That's not what it means. At 9 to 5 means you have a work schedule. You wake up at 9 o'clock usually, and then at 5 o'clock you're done for the day. And a lot of people do that. There are a lot of CEOs, Fortune 500 top guys who work 9 to 5 schedules. Okay, so a 9 to 5 shouldn't be a scary thing. If a man does a 9 to 5, it's not the end of the world. He could be, you know, he could be a lawyer. You know, I'm a lawyer myself. I have a law degree. I used to work in prison law. I'm not a lawyer anymore, but I used to work in prison law for prisoners, and my schedule was a 9 to 5. You know, so are you gonna say to me that I wasn't a high value man because I worked 9 to 5 as a lawyer? Get the fuck out of here. Of course I am. You know, so you know, don't let people make you feel bad because you're working. You don't have to have a business, mate. You know, if you don't have the burning desire to make money or to make loads of money, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Just, you know, bring the whatever you're bringing in every year, take care of your family, and enjoy your life, man. Enjoy your life. Just enjoy your life. That's all I can say. You know, the most important thing is to have something. As a man, you should always have money coming in. All right, just have money coming in. End of story. That's it. That's it. Literally, that's the, as a man. That's it. I've told you guys the secret to being a man. That's it. There's nothing else. That's it. Nothing. Every other thing is just medicine after death. If you can't get that one right, you're not gonna enjoy being a man. That's it. End of story. Always find a way to make sure money is coming in. Period. End of it. Closed case. There's nothing else to say about being a man. Every other thing, oh, you have to find a nice woman, you have to raise a family, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. You're not gonna enjoy any of those things if you don't have money coming in. Having a family is gonna be agony if you don't have money coming in. Okay? So, there you go. Having a beautiful wife will be agony if you don't have money coming in, because she's gonna be looking at all the men, alright? She's gonna be telling you about all her friends and how they're having fun. You're gonna feel like a sucker every single day of your life. So, right? First things first, have money coming in. Once you've done that, 50% of the battle is won. The rest is just, you know, your packaging. How do you package yourself? You know, and that's it. That's all it is. That's the secret to being a man. End of story. Yeah, so, you know, the dynamic between men and women is quite complicated, you know. And if you don't have a burning desire to make money, it's fine, like I said. But how you know that you have a burning desire to make money? I'll tell you how you know. I have a burning desire to make money, to be rich and wealthy. And I know that because I have various ventures, you know. I'm just getting into the YouTube game. Not because I want to make money from it, but because, you know, I want to be sort of. I don't say I want to be famous, but I want my message to be heard. You know, I want to leave a legacy too. I want, you know, 50 years from now, I want people to be able to see what I did in my life. You know, be it streaming, playing video games, doing reaction videos and stuff. I want people to see what my hobbies were. You know, how I, you know, entertain myself. You know, I'm my own little footprint in the world. You know. Because all these things are eternal. They're going to be here forever. As long as the world is around and the internet is there, it's always going to be this. Kevin Samuels is dead, but go on his YouTube page, and people are still watching his videos. You know? People, I don't want to say, but I think he's even getting, you know, a lot of higher views now that he's gone. You know? A lot of his videos are like, the least, I was looking at it the other day, and he had like 450k views as the least amount of views on his videos. Some of them are like 2 million, 5 million, 1 million, 800k. Like, what? That's every single day. There's 700 and something thousand people watching this dude. You know, so don't take it for granted, you know. Leave a legacy. If you can, it's not by force. At the end of the day, if you can't do it, you can't do it. There's nothing, there's no pressure. But if you want to, you know. And also, if you have a burning desire to make money, you're not gonna think of anything else. I swear to you, you know, I wake up in the morning and you know, before I started my apparel business. My apparel business is bringing me quite a bit of money at the moment. There's some deals we're working on, and I literally did no promoting really. Like I just went, I just put my shit on Instagram, 1 or 2 promoting, and I was lucky because I'm not gonna say the name of the person. They saw my post and they liked it, and then things just happened from a like, and things just happened from there. And before I knew it, I had a website, you know, I had all these connections to produce a product for me, and you know, I even have I'm speaking to a company about becoming a designer for their brand, because they say they like my my minimalist design on my apparels. So you know, it's still a long way to go, but I'm hoping that, you know, my dream is to have a brand, the legendary brand, so legendary TM brand, and I want it to be worldwide, you know. Yeah, so what was I saying before I killed all these people? Yeah, so yeah, that's just what I want, to have a legacy. And you know, you have a burning desire to make money when every morning you wake up and you feel horrible that you don't have, you're not richer, you know. If that's all you think about, if it makes you sick to your stomach that you're not where you want to be financially, then you have a burning desire. You know, if you wake up every day scheming, thinking, researching, trying to find out a way to make money, then you have a burning desire. But burning desire is not just it. You need to also be willing to do the work, you know. And you still have to have patience because it's not going to happen overnight, you know. You have to keep doing what you do, and you have to have faith in it, you know. I think it was Snoop Dogg that said it. I can't remember who said it. Oh, was it 50 Cent? You just have to have belief that what you're doing is good. Just do it and let the universe handle the rest. If you have belief in what you do, you will succeed, mate. You will. There's no two ways about it. You will, you know. As long as there's a market for it, you will.
Hostiles hit.
Okay, guys, I think that's enough for today. I'm kind of hungry, so I'm gonna grab me something to eat, and then I'll probably come stream back tonight. Play some more Ghost Recon, or maybe I might play Sniper on Twitch, but I don't really have that many followers yet on YouTube to be going to Twitch. Actually, maybe I should just finish. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this mission real quick, and then I'll call it a day. So yeah, guys, you know, just you know, just enjoy your lives, man. Don't let anybody put you down, you know. Hello? Every, let's get on with the show. Let's get started. Turn your lights down now.